Yo, what's good YouTube, and welcome back to Chris Shopping Quarters. In this video, I will be reviewing purchases from Amazon, Walmart, and Sam's Club. And if you haven't seen my recent video on the $12 coffee maker that I purchased at Walmart.com, a link will be popping up. Alright, let's start with the Sam's Club buys first. Here we have the Brew Right 8 to 12 cup coffee filters. And at $3.12, you get 700 coffee filters. And comparing this purchase to non-membership stores, you will get around 200 to 300 plus coffee filters for around $2.99 up to $5.99. I can recall buying 200 coffee filters from Amazon and it cost around $5. So when I saw 700 coffee filters for $3.12 at Sam's Club, I definitely had to buy. This set of 700 coffee filters will last around 6 months. So this is a must buy for basket style coffee makers. So if you have a basket style coffee makers, make sure you pick this up at Sam's Club. Now I don't know if it will be $3.12 at your local Sam's Club, but I know online it says that it's $3.12. So there will possibly be a price difference depending on your local area. So with that being said, hopefully it is $3.12 at your local Sam's Club. Moving along to my second purchase at Sam's Club is Cafe Bustelo's Espresso ground coffee. I decided to buy this brand of coffee because I wanted to try something outside of Folgers, and also the comments and reviews of this coffee persuaded me to buy. This comes in a pack of 4 10-ounce compressed vacuum packed pouches, and at $9.96, this is another great purchase because one could be around $4 and up. Now let's get into the smell and taste of this coffee. The only way I can describe Cafe Bustelo is breakfast. It smells just like breakfast, like somebody cooking pancakes, eggs, and sausages in the morning. That's exactly what it smells like. But the taste for me is just too bland. I don't know if I need an espresso maker since the coffee is so finely ground. Even strong brewing this coffee doesn't wow me. It has a very mild coffee taste. Maybe the flavor will grow on me over time, but I did notice drinking this coffee cold or chilled tastes much better. I know everyone's taste buds are different, so to each their own. But at $9.96, this is another great purchase. So if you're looking to try something different outside of Folgers or another coffee brand, I would definitely pick this up at Sam's Club because you get a lot of coffee. This will run you separately, possibly up to $20. Alright, let's move along to honorable mentions at Sam's Club. The first on the list will be Members Mark's Vanilla Cappuccino Mix. This is an all-in-one instant coffee, creamer, and sugar with vanilla flavoring. And at $7.48 for 48 ounces, you can't beat that price. There are other instant cappuccino mixes out there and I have tried some, but to me, Members Mark's Vanilla Cappuccino Mix is the best. I skipped rebuying this product because I decided to go on a keto path, but if I wasn't carb watching, I would definitely rebuy this product again because it is very good. I mean, very good. Alright, the second honorable mention will be Lipton's Black Tea. And at $8.98 for 312 bags, this is another great buy because you can substitute this for coffee because coffee sometimes can be too acidic to stomach. And this tea is either good hot or cold with lemons. And I also did notice that this Lipton tea is not that bitter, which is surprising to me because mostly Lipton's black tea or even their tea products have been bitter for me over the years, but surprisingly, this black tea is not bitter at all. But the downside that I can see with this particular product is the fact that it is 50 milligrams of caffeine per tea bag. So if you have a low caffeine tolerance, you will want to be careful as to how many bags you brew for iced tea or even drinking hot tea. Moving along to Walmart's brand of coffee, which is Great Value's Classic Roast. This coffee is very good, and at $5.97, you get 11.3 ounces. Even though the amount is not much, the taste, the smell, and the effects are A1. It can stand up against popular brands. Especially when you dress or fix up this coffee. But drinking this coffee cold releases chocolate and Coca-Cola notes. Now recently I have been drinking my coffee chilled because of the acidity. Sometimes it's too overpowering for my stomach while drinking it hot. And I also do not fix or dress up my coffee with creamer and sugar. I like to drink it straight because of keto purposes. But with that being said, Walmart's Great Value brand Classic Roast coffee is a very good brand. All right, last but not least, let's move on to these Amazon buys. I decided to buy flavored coffee for keto purposes. With that being said, let's move along to these purchases. The first purchase is Folgers Natural Chocolate Raspberry Flavored Coffee. And at $5.99, you only get 10 ounces. This coffee is very good, chilled and not hot. Why? Because the notes are not really there. The fullness is not really there when you drink it hot. But when you drink it chilled, man, it is a very good coffee chilled. The best feature about this coffee is the fact that it is naturally flavored. It doesn't have any artificial flavors. But with that being said, let's move on to the smell and the taste of this coffee. Now the smell of this coffee doesn't smell ordinary. You do smell some chocolate and some type of fruity notes in there, but at the same time, it's not overpowering chocolate and raspberry. The smell of this coffee really reminds me of Christmas. That's all I can really say. It reminds me of Christmas. It doesn't have a piney smell, but it just have those undertone notes of something that you would serve around the holidays. It's like Christmas or Thanksgiving. Why do I say that? Because it is reminiscent of a holiday box of chocolates. Like when you first open up a box of holiday chocolates and you smell all those different sweets and what have you, like different flavors. That's what it smells like, all those combinations of holiday chocolates in a chocolate box or what have you. That's what it smells like. Now the taste of this coffee reminds me of those Christmas chocolate covered cherries that you can only find around Christmas time. It really does taste like that when it's chilled, because you can taste more of a cherry flavor than a raspberry flavor, and the chocolate notes are more profound when this coffee is chilled. So with that being said, I would probably hold off drinking this coffee to around the holidays, because it is an every now and then coffee. It's not an everyday coffee with how it tastes, because I'm not too fond with the taste of this coffee. All right, saving the best for last, literally. I'm not gonna drink all this coffee up in 1 month. It's 8 o'clock's caramel macchiato flavored coffee. Smells so good. This coffee smells so good. I'm telling you right now, this is the best. This is hands down the best flavored coffee I've tried. I'm not gonna lie. I've tried many flavored coffees out there, but this particular brand, the caramel macchiato flavor by 8 o'clock, is very good. It smells so good, I'm telling you right now. This is, yeah. I don't know what macchiato is, but I expect any other brand out there claiming to have macchiato in their coffee as a flavoring, I expect it to taste just like 8 o'clock's caramel macchiato. I know I'm just amping up this coffee and what have you, but it's a very good coffee, especially if you're on a keto path and you want to try something different and you know you can't dress up your coffee. This coffee is one of the best coffees to buy if you're on a keto path. And at $4.99, you only get 11 ounces. So I wish this coffee was sold in bulk. And even though this coffee is artificially flavored, the artificial flavorings is not that overpowering. You can taste the medium or mild roast of the coffee grains in this particular 8 o'clock's brand. The artificial flavoring and the coffee blend so well together that you can't really tell. It doesn't really have a alcohol flavor. I know some people were saying when I was looking at other items at Amazon that some of the flavoring of the artificially flavored coffees, it tasted like alcohol or something like that. So with that being said, caramel macchiatos to me needs a hand clap, because it is the best coffee out there in my opinion.